Give it up! Tank and the Bangas!
I'm telling you, I feel big. I smell strong. For I am like a giant in the body of a lion. I am at the peak of my brilliance. I can feel the indecision in the wind swaying backwards and swaying forwards. It's thinking about knocking someone like me over. But I ain't never seen no breeze knock no mountain over. I'm telling you, I feel big. Ever since I was 12 years old, there's been a tricycle riding up and down my spine with a busted brake and a crooked wheel. I need a realignment in my back so my soul can heal. And most days I feel like oil, like a blessing with a leak I want to spill everywhere. I want to leave a piece of God in your back seat. I want to ride the back of the devil until he buckles in his knees. And most days I can't believe my legs because I didn't think that they would last me this long. I didn't think that my arms could reach this high or that my eyes could open this wide. I feel like vision, so I must be witnessing God.
We are taking the Bangas, the wind's flowers ever bloom up to New Orleans. Hey! 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 Never more about a night, but he took me on the world and took me on the trip. Got a deck in New Orleans, kissed him on the lips. I asked him to be my honey, I ain't seen no sweet. Decided to live like I'm Brady. I mean, really, but I just mean me with a house so big, make a million kids, make a million fish, show how I live. I want to meet your family.
You copping off my warm-ups.
What'd you say?
I say you copping off my warm-ups. My name is actually Tarriona, and so as I got older, I was like, I want to be called Tarriona now.
You are the 2016 Big Easy nominee for Best R&B Act, My Spilled Milk nominee for Mover of the Year. You have been featured in Offbeat magazine, and people love you in the States, they love you in New Orleans, they love you in the UK. And Tank, who are you? You're a poet. You're a poet turned songstress.
I am. I always wrote poetry better than I could sing. When I was a little girl, I used to sing a lot, but I wrote more than I sang. One of my mentors, Asia Rainey, she said you should use the music to get you there and let the poetry accompany you, and because they'll receive the music more.
I cook your clothes, I wash your dinner, then I dress like a pinup. I do tricks, monkey on no stick, just to stay with you. Grab my car and I'm gonna get you bracket up and I'm gonna hide your box and steal your clothes, freaking naked on the floor.
That was a light bulb for me. I never thought about it in that way. I'm happy that she gave that to me. You know, I remember my first poem. I was like, by Adrian. I was like, I'm a serious child. I am a serious child with serious goals. And if it takes hard work to reach my goals, I will do it. Like, that was my poem.
About how old were you at this point?
Probably maybe 11.
Okay.
Yeah, 11 probably. Because I started writing my own poems more at 12. I had a poetry book and I just said, it would say name, age, best friend, What hand you write with? How old are you? You know, what's your favorite color? I would have that on the front of all my poetry notebooks.
Do you still keep a poetry notebook?
Oh yeah, you got to. You got to. I got a new journal for Christmas. I don't care that it has a Taylor Swift on it. I considered that it had Taylor Swift on it before I got it. But I'm so weird that the paper lines have to be dark so I can be inspired to write on it. And I opened it up and it was really good paper. Taylor Swift official spiral notebook. And it was $2.
You'll be feeding off of a stage's presentation, hungry for the oohs, the dams, and the standing ovation.
It was also finding people with like minds. I was introduced to Pass It On and Slam New Orleans, and that was amazing for me.
Though you reside in my conscience, I still made a promise to love, if you know what I mean. Crown you with a tiara, let you perish a queen. Though we could never be together, still I cherish the dream. She had me singing. We don't
slamming all over the world, meeting all these other children from Philly and New York and London. I knew that I wasn't the only one, and that was one of the most monumental parts in my life, in my shaping as an artist and as a person. The year that I began to truly infuse my music with my poetry was 2010. That was the year that I released my first album, Random Me. Everybody said, when are you gonna come out with an album, Tank? And well, I knew at that time I didn't have a band, so I had to make this music myself. Everything was, you know, it was all that, you know. It was really special. I never expected it to go far. I just wanted to listen to myself while I cleaned up my room. And before I knew it, everybody wanted a copy of that.
Do you think that's what led you to start a band, Tank and the Bangas, because you come from that community and family spirit?
After I stopped slamming in competitions, I just put it into the atmosphere that I wanted a band, because I have all these little songs in my head. I would love someone to, you know, accompany it. And as soon as I put that out there, little by little, certain people begin to just become a part of my inner circle.
I'm currently the bass player. My name is Norman. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. I met Jack Spratt, a rapper on the West Bank, and he introduced me to Tanya Boyd Cannon. Tanya Boyd Cannon went to an open mic at Black Star, and I met Tank.
My name is Tavia Osby. I met Tank at an open mic called Pass It On in 2010. And she finally had quit her job, and I sent her a quote that day about following your fate. She was like, I quit my job. You want to go to the movies? Like, from that day on, we've been rolling thick as thieves ever since. Right now, I do just about everything, from booking a show to doing hair. I love them, so I give a lot of myself to them.
We can get it started as soon as we drop that beat. That's y'all.
My name is Joshua Johnson. I play drums, and I'm from the West Bank. Yeah, the best bank, Morel Road.
I'm Merle Burkett, and I play keyboards. That's my instrument. And I'm from the New Orleans East. That's where I grew up. I actually met Tank at a Nina Simone tribute, and Tavi was like, "You mind rocking with us?" And I was like, "Sure." And ever since then, I've been playing with Tank and the Bangas.
My name is Angelica Joseph, but everybody around here calls me Jelly. I love that nickname. It kind of defines who I am at this point, you know.
I am going to kill this audition. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep
I think that my experience on Idol gave me that extra push to always give 110% on stage. You gotta always deliver, you know what I mean? So however you're feeling, you gotta take that and somehow infuse that with, you know, I'm about to go out here and kick the stage's ass. Because that's what you gotta do, you know what I mean? You gotta make people feel something when you're up there. And that's what's really important for me. I pride myself on allowing people to feel exactly what I feel through song.
To the beat.
Yeah, as much as we'd like to hear you sing again, I don't think we need to.
Come on, Jelly.
See you in Hollywood.
Welcome to Hollywood. Fantastic job, baby.
So that time for free. Cause I can feel it. Cause I can feel it. That's the end of the song. That's it. One more time right here. Hey! I lied. One more time right here. Hey! New Orleans.
My name is Albert Allenbeck. I play saxophone, sometimes the flute. I'm from Montgomery, Alabama.
My church was looking for a sax. Albert came along. I was like, okay, cool, man, this guy's really good. Hey, man, check out my band, come to rehearsal or something like that. I forget, he'll probably tell you how it went.
I played at his church, played saxophone at his church, and then they needed a saxophone player. First show I played with them was in 2014 at Tipitina's. And I asked Ty, I remember I said to Ty, like in the green room at Tips, I was like, take me with you. And I was like, and I don't remember what she said, but she took me with her.
I think I'm like a hype man, but in like a goofy way. I have trouble doing stuff super seriously and don't force it, because then it's corny. Of course, people say I look corny anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it's forced or not. I think I started playing saxophone in 6th grade. I think, honestly, I picked saxophone because my dad liked how cool the saxophone player in Sade's Smooth Operator video looked. I think that was it. The Roots are a huge influence. Kanye West.
Kendrick Lamar.
I just love people that put that gift straight in the front. The great Miss Shaka Khan, of course Whitney Houston, Gladys Knight, and Patti LaBelle, gospel artists like Kim Burrell.
Everything neo-soul, everything hip-hop, most def.
I loved Sonny Patterson, and I just wanted to go all over the world with the Notebook, because I thought that's what she did.
She said water ran up the street, asked if I had ever seen something you normally only hear about.
I listened to a lot of Jay-Z in high school. Probably my senior year, I got more into jazz once I started going to NOCA. I started listening to like Miles Davis, Coltrane. Started listening to a lot of R&B and Erykah Badu.
Around 8, 9, 10, I started hearing Earth, Wind & Fire and Stevie Wonder. Outside of that, well, I would watch a lot of Disney stuff. So I watched The Lion King and Little Mermaid and like cartoons. And I would listen to that stuff. And I'd be like, that's kind of dope.
Also, a lot of church music because I also was playing at church. Playing religious music is like more of playing with feeling. You do the same thing when you play in the secular world, but you also worried about what I'm sounding like, how they gonna perceive me, am I playing the right notes? In church is more relaxed because everything's just coming from the heart and people respect that.
Yeah! Cool, man. Sorry, I'm late.
To me, church music, it was like a bass, and then I listened to jazz and I was like, yeah, it's like church, but it's this. And now I listen to rap and I'm like, it's like church, but it's this. And everything for me at one point, it derived from outside of church for me.
being around so many pastors. I grew up, my grandfather a pastor, my aunt a pastor, his brother a pastor, my uncle a pastor. It's a family of pastors. It's a family of people that get on the pulpit and just are really expressive. So that just came naturally to me to want to affect people in such a way that it stirs something in them.
On Sunday morning, Grandma's hands play the tambourine so well. Grandma's hands used to issue out a warning. She said, "Tank, don't you run so fast." I know. No, open that door a lot. That's not no real door. You gotta open this door.
No, we don't have longhorns for that.
So what you would do is you would play that.
All right, so go to a D flat concert. So you'll go.
Come back later. Yeah, you come back.
Okay, all right, yeah. Do track 1, 2. So try that.
Oh, there's some trombone notes. Right. But also here. That low note is kind of auto-tuned down. Yeah,
I don't want to do
I
too
think
many
that's
takes. I really don't.
Don't think of it that way, though. Don't think of it as. Don't think of it as I have to do so many takes. Think of it as it has to be good and it has to be right. That's it. I don't care how many takes I gotta do. But it gotta be right though. You know that.
Hello.
Stroll up and around.
Hello.
Down by the river where the green grass grows and the sun be burning hot. Check your pantyhose, don't nobody know where you go. Just know that the block just got hot. When you see a trick, gotta be slick, gotta be quick, gotta get before you get got. And ain't no telling what I'm gonna do tonight. I see you looking right away. You like my body, don't see my face. Hang with them girls, gotta pay to play.
Probably gonna punch up. One more time.
They lost the way,
What's
they
the word?
lost the way. Hang with them girls, they lost their way.
That lost their way, right?
That lost their way.
Like that?
Yeah, that lost their way. Say the words.
That lost their way.
Yeah.
Hang with them girls that lost their way.
That's the word you gonna say.
There. T-H-E. There. Okay, I'm ready, dude. I'm ready. I'm sorry.
I see you looking right away. You're trying to get me, but I don't plan to stay. Hang with them girls, they lost their way.
Oh yeah? All right, thank you. Cool.
1, 2.
I see you looking right away. You're trying to get me, I don't plan to stay. Hang with the girls that lost their way.
I like that one.
Albert like it too. Albert like it too.
Yay. Yay. Can I hear that one?
That's it, boo.
I think what allows me to be such a free person is because I've come from such a forgiving world. To come from a world of a church family and to go into the poetry world, those people are so kind. They're very open to you expressing anything you went through in life. And just, so for me, coming from that type of world, it's just been always in me to share.
Yay! Yay! Yes, I got it. That was a cool one. I like that.
I'm happy to be from New Orleans, the land of festivals. And what I've learned is that they're very welcoming. I could never be someone that says my city doesn't honor me, my city doesn't love me. No, I had to move away to get honored. I'm never gonna be able to say that. I feel love here, especially from OZ. You know, they've been the most kindest, and I feel appreciated, and I appreciate them in return. I know who gave us our first foot in the door.
All right, yes, indeed. The time is 4:32, and you got to tune to WWOZ 90.7 FM in New Orleans. Well, it is my great honor and pleasure to welcome to the OZ airwaves Tank and the Bangas. How y'all doing? Yeah. Now, you guys just came off a big tour of England, is that right?
Yes, we did.
You were over there for a little while, huh?
We were over there for 3 months.
Whoa, that is more than a little while.
But so cool just to just to
Wow.
be among so many different areas of London, but also to experience chilling right in the backyard with like the true artists of the city, you know?
Fantastic. Now, speaking of backyards, you guys been doing a thing in your own backyard for a little while, right?
Right across the canal.
Yeah. Tell us about those backyard concerts.
They're awesome, man. We had a lot of fun, bring a lot of band fans and friends out and, feature artists sometimes, and it's cool.
And you guys are often the performer, but not always the only one, obviously, right?
It's always opening up to different people.
Okay.
It's so cool because it's just like you go in the neighborhood and you just end up in this backyard full of lights. And my auntie, my family been staying there for years now, and she makes it so beautiful. And it's our rehearsal space as well. So just the fact that we open it up to our fans and other artists, so it's become something to look forward to for not just ourselves.
New Orleans, I'm about to bring to you one of the most special new bands making it in New Orleans. And one of the most special things about being in a place like this and hearing things like this, you should know that there is nowhere in the world that is listening to what you're listening to, experiencing what you're experiencing.
I'm the kind of thing your kitchen hygienize and break your dishes when the liver feeling that's gonna make you think
I feel like when I'm on stage, I bring the energy of a New Orleans performer. A lot of them are so eccentric, and their clothes are always vibrant, and they're always in costume.
New Orleans, somebody need to scream!
I heard the voice on the phone from your tone. Now the phone keep ringing in my head like a metronome.
I figure as the music grows bigger, as the stages gets bigger, she can do things that she never thought she'd be able to do. I'm actually excited to see how big the stage show of Tank and the Bangas get, because Tank's imagination is really wild.
I need the horn.
The type of show I want is an energetic show, but great vocals.
So sometimes when you meet a lot of people, especially at one time, it can all just become a blur.
That you're walking, but you gotta do it by yourself. It's the rhythm of life.
Sometimes a fan wants to just hold you in their space for as long as they can. And sometimes they don't even say anything. They just look at you like this, waiting for you to say something brilliant. But the way I stay grounded in it is when I meet someone who I truly admire and what type of response would I want from them. It's a conscious thing. Because at the show you're tired and your eyebrow coming off, you sweating. Some people do this. Hey Tank, Snapchat girl, come on. And I'll be like, wait, my hair falling down. We have created a family dynamic. I think that's the special thing about the group, and it is shown on stage.
Y'all don't mind if I say hey to my mom, huh? Hey, Mama, Hey, Mama, David, Hannah, Miss Denise, and Caleb. That was a big shout out. If you had a good time tonight and if you feel free, I want you guys to clap your hands like. This is the last song. Better clap up. This is the last song. You're gonna have the time of your life. Attention, Walmart shoppers! You should say I knew what I was buying. I saw him on aisle 4. And he was everything that was broken and beautiful. But I just knew that he would go so well with the art already inside of my heart. See, I knew he had a piece missing. And hazardous things that I could swallow like, my pride. But he was on sale. And he was stunning. Now, as I strolled through the walkway at Walmart, I could hear pieces of his honesty just drop on the floor. But I kept on walking. And I think I overheard his voice talking to another girl. Dang, girl. So I guess we're not communicating. Often wonder how the same man that made me feel like I was invincible could walk past a girl like me and all my black girl magic and treat me like I was invisible. I was so vulnerable in his aisle 4, willing to buy his damaged merchandise, just to claim that he was mine and mine alone. But you are broken and you are beautiful. You are a torn, ripped painting. But there I was making sure I was cute enough just to frame you. You see me? I need to go back to aisle 4. There's a piece of a mirror that my mama gave me. I think I put that mirror down and I must have picked up you. But I've learned over the years that self-reflection should never be confused with who is looking at you.
These guys are my brothers. She's my sister. We fuss, we fight, we laugh, we cry. That's just kind of who we are as a people and as friends and as business partners.
Every day I get on my knees and I just thank God, you know, because I kept my receipt.
I feel like we're putting out love on stage and off stage, and that's what this is all about.
I'm excited about the music we're working on now. It's really sounding good. Definitely bigger and better.
Come on. Na, 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 na. Put your hand. Hey, hey, hey. Na, 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 na. Put your hand. Hey, hey, hey. Na, 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 na. You say, hey, hey, hey. Na, na, na. Come on. Hey. 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 Come on, Tino. Come on. Hey. 6-4. Let's go.
I just want to communicate that I really appreciate the energy from the audience. Just let everybody in the audience know that we love them just for listening to us.
I do this more to like prove to everybody that dreams can be reached. And I'm glad that I found like people that I can share this dream with. Like everybody in their own like way in this circle. It's like sharing the same dream, like they're on the same journey with me, and it's crazy how it all just come together. Yeah, I just want everybody to know that like you can like achieve your goals or whatever you do. Just put that positive spirit up there in the atmosphere or whatever, and it will come to you.
God is truly giving me a moment in my life that I have nothing to do but create. My mom don't trip on me. I have the most amazing, positive team around me, and he's literally doing this. Just create, take, create.
We're all at our prime right now, and it's great to be in New Orleans right now. We're doing big things, and I'm just kind of I'm just happy to be in the midst of it.
Right now, everybody, you guys are next. That's all they tell me. You're next. Oh, I see big things. And the hardest thing right now for my life is trying to really accept that we are next, or that actually is happening. Because right now, it's like, we're just doing our thing. We're trying to live off of it. But everybody seems to dream so much bigger than that for us. I appreciate them for that. And I am praying to get there as well.
Let's go.
Right here. Hey. Sing it with me. Right here. Hey.
One last time, right here. Hey. Hello. Make some noise.
New Orleans, make some noise.
The winning video is by a group called Tank and the Bangas.
Ooh, I like that.
The group Tank and the Bangas are from New Orleans.
This is awesome.
Make some noise for Tank and the Bangas tonight, New Orleans.